Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sarah and this is my video. The larynx, thyroid cartilage, cricoid cartilage, tracheal rings, cartilage, tulang rawan muda, trachea, batang tenggorokan. When we breathe, the air passes through the trachea and the larynx. In front of the larynx is called Adam's apple. Inside the bulk made by these two cartilage are the vocal cords, two thick pads of muscle rather like a pair of leaves. This is simple. The artioid cartilage are attached to the stop of the cartilage but that can move so as to move the vocal cords apart of together. We use the word glottis to refer to the opening between the vocal cords. If the vocal cords are apart, we say that the glottis is open. If they are pressed together, we say that the glottis is closed. This is example. Voiced. These changes are often important in speech. Let us first look at 4 easily recognizable states of the vocal cords. It will be useful to practice moving your vocal fold into this different position. Wide apart, the local cords are wide apart for normal breathing and usually during voiceless consonants like U. Vocal cords are probably apart now. Narrow glottis. If air is passed through the glottis when it is narrow as in Fig 7b, the result is a fricative sound for which the symbol is H. The sound is not very different from a whispered vowel. It is called a voiceless glottal fricative. Fricatives are discussed in more detail in chapter 6. Practice saying ha 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 alternative between these states of the vocal cords and that described in below. And this is 4 different states of the glottis. Fricatives are consonants that are formed by impeding the flow of air somewhere in a vocal apparatus so that a friction sound is produced. Because of the way the flow of breath is hard in producing fricatives, also called strident fricatives, may be voiced vocal cords vibrating during the articulation of the fricative, or voiceless vocal cord not vibrating during the articulation of the fricative. The voiceless glottal fricative, sometimes called voiceless glottal transition and sometimes called the aspirate, is a type of sound used in some spoken languages that pretend like a fricative or approximates consonant phonological, but often lacks the usual phonic characteristic of a consonant. The British voiced glottal transition, commonly called a voiced glottal fricative, is a type of sound used in some spoken language which pretend like a fricative or approximate consonant phonological but often lacks the usually phonetic characteristic of a consonant. The symbol in the International Phonetic Alphabet that represents this sound is H, and the equivalent exemplar symbol is H. Position for vocal fold vibration: when the edges of the vocal folds are touching each other or nearly touching, air passing through the glottis will usually cause vibration. Air is pressed up from the lungs and this air pushes the vocal folds apart so that a little air escapes. Vocal cords tightly closed, the vocal folds can be firmly pressed together so that air cannot pass between them. When this happens in speech, we call it a called stop or glottal plosive, for which we use the symbol. You can practice this by closing gently Then practice the sequence